Hello. Welcome to Drewz Viewz, Steven Universe, The Verse, Season 5 finale. We have come so far, Clark Nato. Thanks for here, everyone that jumped on the live stream right now. Please let me know, anyone, if there's volume issues or anything like that, because I can't really tell. Hopefully, I won't have internet issues, Wi-Fi issues going through this live reaction here. It might happen, though. The Wi-Fi is not ideal over here, so again, hopefully not, but let me know if there is any issues, and I'll start over or whatever. But anyway, I'm pretty excited to catch up and be with all you guys, knowing everything, because I don't like not knowing stuff. I like feeling smart and being able to, not even just that, but being able to look up theories and stuff like that. So I assume I'll be able to do that just about an hour from now if I want to. Yeah, I do. It does look kind of dark on here. I don't know. Let me turn a light on, I guess. It's very bright outside, but if I open that curtain, it's going to be too bright, I think. I'm wearing pink in honor of Pink Diamond. As you can probably tell, I pulled this shirt out of like the bottom of a bag. It's a little wrinkled. Never mind that. Oh, there's a lot of people on here. That's cool. So anyway, I'm going to talk for a little bit, I guess, about the lead up to the finale here. But my plan right now is to do a live reaction. So if you want to follow along at home there, as helicopters go by here a lot too. Again, it's not ideal, but if you want to follow along at home, you can queue up the finale if you have it. It's called Change Your Mind. I guess I'll get into that in a second, what that might be about. And then I'm just literally going to watch it. I did this one other time, I think, for the Season 4 premiere. I did a live reaction, but that was a lot shorter, normal size episode. This one apparently is 45 minutes, so will be interesting. Let me look at some comments real quick here, other than the ones about, yeah, I know I could probably switch the contrast or brightness or something, but I don't really want to try right now. There will be fusions this finale. I don't believe you. Based on everything I've seen on Steven Universe so far, fusions? That doesn't seem right. Let's see. Oh, wondering what file I'm watching. Well, I will confess that I don't always use strictly legal means of finding the episodes I react to. Just kidding. I always pay for everything. And there, yeah, people are talking about a trailer for the movie coming out the 19th. Hi, Ruben. Good to see you. I'll be shook. Okay. That's definitely possible. So the trailer comes out July 19th, I'm assuming you mean. I'm not sure if does that mean that they're going to have a release date on that trailer? I guess that not necessarily the case, but I'll be interested. Yes, don't spoil stuff. Thank you. I don't know what you guys are referencing with spoilers, but, I want to be able to read these comments here. So please, if you are doing it, don't say anything. That would ruin my surprise with what's going to happen in this finale. So let's talk about it real quick, and put in some questions or comments or something if you want. Again, just leading up to the finale here. Season 5 has been pretty crazy, obviously. Probably the most amount of developments have happened this season, I think. I'm not positive, but it seems like it's really ramped up hardcore. Even like the episode a few times ago when Blue and Yellow Diamond come down, I was almost feeling like, well, this is like, seems like a finale, like a series finale here, or something like that. It wasn't even the season finale. I'm not sure if it's a case where, with this finale, where they thought, the creators thought that they might not get renewed or something, so they wanted to fit in everything they wanted to get out. Maybe that's why they have a super long finale like this too, I'm thinking. But people have told me that there's probably going to be a season 6, and evidently there's a movie coming. So, but anyway, like I said that a few episodes ago, that it almost seemed, because like typically on like a finale of a show, or when the climax is really ramping up, you have all the characters getting together, facing off, which is basically what you had there when it was in Beach City. On the beach, there was all the gem characters, obviously, all the townspeople characters, blue and yellow coming down. The one thing that wasn't there was this White Diamond character, which I had been wondering about for a while. We finally get introduced to her. I finally get introduced to her in the past few episodes. I assume the finale is going to deal with her. It's called Change Your Mind. So, Steven's concerned about the gems on Earth, the corrupted gems, but I've been talking about it, watching these episodes. Clearly, the even bigger picture is, or the bigger issue, whatever you call it, is how homeworlds run in general. They're kind of making allusions to, I don't know, I'm making allusions to a lot of different things, like how societies are on Earth with injustice and things like that, I think. With all the off-color gems and how everyone's supposed to be in their place just in general. Like this, I call it the social stratification, I guess, if that's correct. And I think that Steven would want to be changing that in general. And like the main focal point of that is the fusions. We saw what happened in the 2 episodes ago, technically, where they started fusing at Steven's ball, aka Pink Diamond's ball, including the 2 gems that we just met fused. They got poofed right away, as did Garnet. And I'm really bad with remembering some of these fusions names, I have to admit. The one that Amethyst and Pearl go into, if someone could refresh my memory on that real quick, they fused and got poofed. So clearly that's the biggest issue, is this fusion. So maybe if Steven can convince the diamonds, I guess, that fusion is cool, or you should be able to do it if you want to, or it can make you better, make the society better, probably get more stuff done. Opal, thank you, Jessica. That's the Amy Mann voice one, I believe, too. So if you can get that, if Steven can convince them that, they could probably start changing other things as well. I still do think that's like a pretty tall order, and he was getting obviously frustrated with it the last 2 episodes, and he got even thrown in a cell basically with Connie, because they were Stevani as well. So I'm assuming that's what Change Your Mind is going to be somewhat about, but again, I don't really know how he's going to do it. I think the only thing I can think of, I think I talked about it a little bit last time, it seems like they do need Pink Diamond, the other 3 diamonds. There was even talk with Blue Diamond, like when they're in their sauna or jacuzzi or whatever, she was saying, we all used to come in here, like, but since Pink was gone, we don't do it anymore. It's too sad. She's always talking emotional stuff, but it seems like they do need Pink Diamond to, like, especially because it seems like also all the gems come from the diamonds, their essence or whatnot. So I'm thinking maybe it's going to be some like trade-off sort of thing. It doesn't seem like White Diamond's someone that will listen necessarily, or again, we haven't seen much of her, but it doesn't seem like she's going to be willing to negotiate, but maybe she'll have to if they really do need Pink, because it's also the stage. They want to go to stage 3. Stage is not the correct word, but maybe someone can refresh my memory on that too. But they were in 2. They want to go to 3. They even announced it kind of at the ball before things went bad. So maybe they need Pink Diamond to do that. I guess the other option is they could kind of just, I mean, they're still not exactly realizing that or accepting that it's not just Pink Diamond, but it's mixed with the human now as Steven. Maybe they're going to try to like turn him in, like get Pink Diamond back, because they even keep talking about you're going to keep looking like that at the ball or whatever. I don't know. I mean, Era, thanks, Clarknado. Era, it's the 3rd era. I assume the eras have something to do with not just where the society wants to go, but like creation of new gems. Because Era 2 was the gems started having to have, aka Peridot, having the limb extenders and stuff. And we saw Amethyst with them last time, which was amusing. But I was thinking maybe that era 2 started because Pink Diamond had disappeared, or they thought she had died and been shattered, and maybe that's why they weren't all together. That's why they couldn't make the perfect gems that they wanted. But the point is, anyway, I think from Steven's side at least, that people don't need to be perfect, like Amethyst, Peridot, whatever, fusions, off colors, and all that. So, yeah, someone's saying that's what is implied about era 2. Okay. We're not going to see the episode here. Like I was saying, Mysterious Mask. I'm going to watch the episode right now on my other computer here. You will have to, if you want to follow along. I'm not going to be able to put that up on the screen. It might get taken down anyway even if I tried, because I'm pretty serious about this copyright stuff now. That's why I put the videos on Daily Motion, the actual reaction part. So if you want to try to sync it up with your own copy, that would be the ideal situation, I guess. Or you could just watch me without the video, which maybe it won't be fun. It might be hard to do. So if you can't do that, then I don't blame you. But that's what's going to go on here. But just to wrap up my thoughts, because I want to get into the episode here. They went back to Earth, or Steven kind of astral projected back to Earth. In the watermelon, Steven alerted Bismuth, his dad, and people down there. They need to get Peridot and Lapis back, and all the gems that got pooped. I assume we're going to see them all in the finale here, not as just the base form. They clearly need to be back, so I don't know how much time is going to pass between last time and this finale now, or if this 45-minute finale is going to encompass like a longer period of time than a normal episode. But I assume there's going to be another sort of standoff. I don't know how they're going to get the people on Earth are going to get to Homeworld. Can they go there through line? I'm still not 100% clear on that. Some other way they can get there. I don't know, Lapis can fly them there. I mean, I guess Greg wouldn't be able to do that. He's human. I don't know, but I'm ready to find out. Yes, I am going to let you know. I'm going to do a sync up in a minute here, and I'll tell you guys where to start it. I have an idea for that. Let me just look through the comments real quick here. If there's anything I need to know. Oh, well, you won't be able to hear the sound of the episode either, because I am going to put headphones on. I guess I could try to just... I don't know if that's a good idea to try to do it without the headphones. I think I should wear the headphones and not just try to let the volume go out. Sorry. Are you keeping the... Yes, I am going to keep the live stream going while I watch this whole episode and keep talking after it. Let me throw my camera on right now. I forgot to do that to actually record my reaction here. If you don't want to do a live stream right now, and obviously for all the people that can't make this, I'm still gonna, put it out on Tuesday like I normally do, the reaction with the Daily Motion links and all the things like that. Did you know that White Pearl and White Diamond share the same voice actress? I did not know that. Is White Pearl Pearl? I don't even know. I guess that, because she's not typically called that. Or is White Pearl White Diamond's Pearl? It is our Pearl. Okay. That's interesting. I'll hopefully hear White Diamond talk a little more this time. All right, starting my video here. Throw my headphones on. All right. Also, I have my fans off here. It's very hot over here today, so I'm going to be sweating. I already am, not just from the exciting action of the finale here, but from the heat, so I'm going to deal with it, though. All right. So if you want to watch along as I react here on your own video, like I said, sync it up to the intro song, the part where Greg strums his guitar. I'm going to start it there, so I'm going to make a strumming motion like that. That's where it's going to start. I will give everyone a minute or so if they want to actually try to do that. People are saying something about spoilers. I haven't seen anything from this that I can tell exactly as a spoiler, but again, please don't. I mean, literally, just wait a minute. I'm gonna watch the final episode and be caught up here. No need to do spoiler talk. Am I keeping it on the channel after the stream ends? I mean, yes, I'm probably gonna leave this up if that's what the question is. I'm not 100% sure what you mean, but I'm gonna leave this up most likely. And like I said, I'm going to have it out separately, probably chopped into 2 or 3 parts for the reaction here. But it's going to be the beginning of the strum. Let me make sure I've got it lined up here. All right. So pause your video where it's Greg leaning back against Lion. He's got his right arm down like this. He's got his hand on the guitar like that. That's where I have my screen paused right now. Saying I need mods. I don't think my channel is quite popular enough to require that yet. Hopefully someday. But, I mean, maybe I do anyway if people are going to spoil stuff, but I don't have them. All right, so let me know, or I guess real quick in the comments here, if anyone needs more time that's planning to actually sync up the video on their end. But if I don't see anything in the next 30 seconds or so, I'm going to get started with it. All right. And again, thanks everyone that is joining me today for this live reaction. It's really cool. I love doing this channel, and I'm glad I picked a show. I know I do other shows besides this one, but this seems to be definitely one of the most popular ones I'm doing. I'm glad I picked a show that people really enjoy and feel passionate about. All right, some people are saying they're lined up. Tell you what, why don't you talk amongst yourselves for a minute? I'm going to step out for just 30 seconds or a minute or so, and I'll be right back. I'm going to keep the video going. Please enjoy the view of the bright light from this curtain. All right, everybody's still there? Okay. So, if you didn't line it up, sorry, I am going to start right now. Hopefully, everyone wants to do that is ready. Yes, I am back. Don't worry, I didn't ghost on you guys. So, like I said, it's the part where in the intro, where Greg has his arm in a down position like this. And I'm going to go up like that, and then you can start it. So, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, Doom, and Pearl, and Steven. Change your mind. We got the white diamond statue in the background of the intro here. A lot of people wrote on this one. I guess that makes sense. A long episode. Steven does a darker pink than I do, I guess. I don't know how long he's supposed to have been passed out there since he went all the way to Earth and all that. I guess not too long. Yeah, where's Connie? What is that? It's a rainbow caterpillar thing. Hmm. Is he just imagining that he looks like that now, or he really just turned into pink? Hmm. And she said, "What's going to take away the the pearl?" Okay. For a second, I thought she said, "What's going to take away the diamond?" But never mind. This is getting trippy already. Stephen Rose, pink all. Whoa. So that was all just a dream. Deja vu. I called the line right before it happened. Rather starve than apologize. Blue said that he is worse than ever, implying, I guess, that Pink was still causing them issues in the past before. Hmm. You're implying that Pink was essentially abused by them. I say I could not have predicted a scene like this when I started this show. With Steven wearing like a pink outfit, crying from a huge blue creature. All right, so she's taking it pretty well there. I guess she's actually going along with this. Protes. There's the pebbles coming in. Thought we'd finally gotten rid of those flip-flops that I hate, but guess it's never happening. Pink diamond ship is a very funny visual image for sure. I gotta convince yellow now, right? That's right. Caller Steven.
Do you think you could do your class from there or no?
Blue-yellow skirmish here. The backhand. Whoa. I don't know, is the voice actress of Blue Diamond Irish or something? Let's give him like some Emperor Force Lightning to Blue Diamond here. She is, okay. Mm-hmm. Hypocritical. Seems like they will get blue and yellow on the side here, and it's going to be a fight against white diamond for the bulk of this, maybe. Crying real tears. Oh, she's gonna find out right away, I'm sure. Come on, guys, it's the finale. You gotta pop back into form here. Also, I wonder if Lars is going to Earth. I guess maybe that's how Ronas will get there if they finally show up on the ship and then go back, maybe. Although it took him so long to get there, I don't know how that'd be possible either. Uh-oh. Ooh. So white's gonna get on top of the pink legs. Or yeah, I like the White Diamond's pearl. She's pretty. Like the just look on her face is kind of like happy, weirdly like psychotically happy. So I guess that makes sense. Like the four gems fuse together in their ships too, like a transformer or something. Since the other ones are arms. People are the way some people are watching it, I guess, is messing up the thing here. Yeah, you do need to have the one that doesn't have commercials. Hmm. There's the arms. The diamonds really are fighting amongst themselves. But who's piloting these arms? Bismuth. Oh, right, the arms were on Earth. Duh. I was slow on that one. Who piloted the other one? Is Peridot back? Yep. Peridot and Lapis are back in shape. What are those sandals that she's wearing now? Is she floating on a trash can lid? I guess at a good point here to pause. I'll pause and try to let everyone get synced back up. Let me find a good spot. Hmm. Well, they're being understanding. Oh, they're behind you. So even the Connie stuff was their family was leading up to this, tied in. Hit yourself in the face. I really like it. Peridot's new move here with this trash can or whatever it is. Like space surfing. I wonder what white's done to make them so subservient. Blue and yellow, like it's just because the way things have been. She gonna do it? Nope. Statuefying them? Or zombifying them, making them do her will? Or I don't know. Uh-oh. There go the gems. Come on, Amethyst. Turn into Smokey. Yep. So the fusion has even more uses now. Sorry, guys. I was looking for a place to do a pause here, but it's just nonstop action. Oh, yeah. We haven't seen this one yet, right? Rainbow 2.0. Mary Poppins style. Rainbow Quartz. Just back to 80s style jacket. Let's see separate fusions with Sapphire and Ruby, or Steven and Sapphire and Steve. Well, all three of them maybe. Ooh. All right. That's a pausing spot then. Yep. There you go. Ruben paused it. Pink's ship, I guess controlled by white, just stepped on the whole lot of them, it looked like. Yeah, sorry. I really wish the screen wasn't so dark here. If anyone could, like, quickly tell me how to brighten it. I mean, I should know this stuff, but I really don't know how to do the brightener on this thing. All I know how to do is brighten my own screen, which is not helping. All right, so anyway, action so far. We're paused right now. If you're catching up here, everyone can line it up just to where. I mean, the screen literally did go black right now, so that's a perfect spot. Yes, that's right. Um, so I guess I'll take this opportunity to talk about. So I mean, this would be like where the normal episode would end. I guess like this is like a third of it probably. Let's see, or yeah, maybe no more than. I guess this is almost halfway through. It looks like, but blue and yellow came along a little quickly, but I can buy it because they're already, they'd been to Earth a few episodes ago. They're already trying to see and understand a little bit. Clearly, white is the one that the major issue is with. I don't. I mean, I'm glad also that they weren't just able to talk to her. I think and like convince her like that. That would be too easy. So I guess it could be some sort of issue of is it ever Steven of course is never going he always wants to talk things out, be peaceful, like things like that, everyone get along, but there can be certain times where you just kind of have to take someone out, like there's someone so destructive to the world or whatever that they can't really be there for things to function properly. Could that be the case with White Diamond here? They're gonna have to stage a coup and get rid of her entirely. I don't know. I don't think that's necessarily going to happen either because that doesn't seem like the message of the show or the way they want to go. And it is like about working together, especially we see like the Four Diamonds and their Transformers-esque ship. I can't believe I didn't pick up on that before. That was pretty dumb of me that I didn't notice that. There's literally two arms, a bottom half, and then the White Diamond head torso. But anyway, I don't always pay perfect attention, I guess. But makes perfect sense. Yeah, cool. We got to see. So Steven's powers just grow and grow. He can get people back through fusion. We saw the first Pearl, Steven fusion right there, Rainbow. Yeah, so let's see what's going to happen here. Take a sip of coffee. And I'm going to restart the episode now. The foot's there on the screen. Shaking, rising up a little bit. This is the Garnet Steven fusion. It looks like a mascot from like some 90s like juice or something. Or Sunstone. Dope. Yeah, team. They're just talking directly to the camera, saying, "Remember, kids." It really is like some commercial or some like, "Don't try this at home." All right, some suction cups. That's a cool power. Yeah, that didn't work. Welcome to the episode, Garnet. Obsidian? Dragon glass? Nice little sachet, Garnet. It's gonna look like the Hindu god with all those arms. Oh, it does kind of look like that. Oh. Well, they're up to her ankle now. That's a really cool design on Obsidian. I like that a lot. Nice. All right, this is pretty awesome. I really like Connie holding on to the lid there. Good culmination of all their abilities and training, I guess. Since she's wearing metal, can Peridot do it? Nice. Later. Where's Connie? Oh. Good save. Wonder what Connie's gonna name her new blade. The top of Obsidian's head just opened. That was. Ooh. Face hugging alien. Face plants. No, she's talking through all of them. Talking about impurities. They are funny sometimes. Oh, damn it. So is White Diamond considering any color to be like impurity? It kind of seems like it's turning them all gray. It's saying blue and yellow have impurities like this and that. Mm-hmm. Well, this is creepy. Thank you, White Diamond. I am reacting well now. Very self-centered, WD. I guess she won't be able to do it to a human, right? Yeah. Mm. There's that hairball stuff again. He is her, but just mixed with. Uh, uh, is she gonna turn him into a pink diamond? Like literally, pull his diamond out. Will Steven be a separate boy or something? Or die? I don't know. Shit. Oh. All right. I paused it again. I figured other people might want to. The screen went black again. It just was her pulling. I mean, we saw in the shadow the gem was pulled out. Like I was just opining. I don't know if Steven's going to be, if they're going to make Pink Diamond separate from Steven now. Would Steven stay alive as himself? Or what would happen? I don't know. It's crazy. So White Diamond obviously was I guess the original gem from what we could tell. She's even saying she created other diamonds, I guess. And it seems like she associates any like color with impurity. She's like, yellow, you have this. Blue, your impurity is this. She pointed out what the things were with all the crystal gems, and it was true. Like what she said about them was true. Pearl is obsessive in one way. Garnet is dependent in one way. Amethyst is, I forget what she said about Amethyst, but she was that. But obviously, it's so much more than that. You can. People are more complicated, or gems in this case, more complicated, which white doesn't allow. I mean, it's a little on the nose, like the white supremacy thing, almost like colors impurity or something, but it does make sense. But it seems like she's right about what, like, it isn't. Steven does keep saying he isn't his mom, and he isn't, but insecure is what Amethyst was. Thank you. Although not as much, not anymore, really. Steven is still, like, it was interesting that she said hiding inside a human child. It's because I have been wondering why exactly Pink wanted to do this the whole time, or when I thought it was Rose, why Rose wanted to do this, knowing that they had disappeared. But was it just to hide? I don't think so, but it's interesting. All right, someone's telling me light is their power. Diamonds have more of it. White light contains the whole spectrum. That's her viewpoint. Okay, that makes sense, yeah. So white is all the colors, black is the absence of all colors, right? All right, let's see if anyone else said anything that I should mention. Not really. Thanks for everyone sticking around. I hope everyone's doing well with their getting lined back up here. If you're not, looks like there's only 12-ish minutes left in the episode, so that's about one normal sized episode. The process white does is a real gem process called bleaching. Okay, interesting. Yeah. All right. I'm almost at the finish line. Let's do it. I'm gonna unpause now. Screen is still black. Connie is talking a little bit, looking at him. No gem, no belly button either. And there's Pink. Rose, Steven. Pink, Steven. White looks surprised. Don't think she thought that was what was going to happen. I think she's gone, White. Nope. Is Pink Steven the most powerful being now? Looks like he might be. Regular Steven not looking so hot. Is that gonna snap them all out of it? All right. Lift the shirt up. Oh, White's throwing a little temper tantrum. Mm-hmm. Ooh, burn. You got embarrassed, White. That's what's happening. A little late, guys. So that White Diamond's pearl or the curly Leia one was Pink's original diamond, I guess. She looks pink now, and like in the flashback, she was with Pink Diamond, obviously, the dream or whatever it was. Oh, is she actually seeing the reason now? I guess we're gonna catch up with the beach city citizens at the end here. Looking like the Joker, Sadie. Looks like they filled out the crowd with a couple random people we haven't seen before. Is that Lars? This interesting way to if this is the end right here. I guess there's a couple of minutes left. The Lars and Sadie reunion. Are they gonna end on a big musical number? Gems. Always find a way. So are they gonna heal all together? This certainly does seem like a series finale. Extended version of the song here. There she is. Peace. It's the name of the episode. All right. That's it. That's all she wrote so far. Wow. Like I just said, it did seem like a series finale. I think that definitely could be. Obviously, they have a movie coming, and it seems like it's sixth season. They could always create more stories. That definitely felt like the conclusion of the original story, though. I liked it. It was maybe a little easy, but in terms of getting White Diamond, the main, the kind of the final antagonist on board, all the diamonds. I guess it's just she had been shown. She had never been shown that before or confronted like that, and the other diamonds are kind of part of her. Everyone's kind of part of her, I guess. So she realized she is wrong in some way. Um, yeah, I don't know. It was obviously really cool seeing all the different fusions, especially Obsidian. Those are really dope looking, you know, art style and fusion style. All the different. I need to go back and rewatch this episode honestly to get some more details on everything it was doing. The weapons were all really cool. Um, the yeah, I don't. I guess then at the end they're all the like it is like a finale. Like they fixed all the kind of corrupted gems at the end there. Lars was reunited. Everyone. Um, yeah, I mean, I definitely can see where new stories can come from. Uh, but I think they would need to refocus around some type of new. Story does need an antagonist or something. Typically, they would need to refocus around something like that. But if it was then, which again it isn't, that I could see that it is set, even though it was kind of quick, it was satisfying certainly. I don't know if people want to throw me some questions right now, so I can kind of try to focus on something here. It's kind of hard to like watch the whole thing, and then I'm caught up now, and now it's like where to go from here. Um, the Pink Steven thing was obviously pretty cool. I guess is the distillation of Steven's gem the strongest thing in the universe? Even White with everyone together couldn't beat it. I don't know. People are saying I need to look at a movie poster here. Why doesn't someone grab me the link to the poster and throw it in chat, and I'll click on it and take a look? Certainly. Let me try to scroll back in the comments a bit here. Someone's saying the movie is a musical. I guess that would make sense. The show is practically a musical. The last song Rebecca wrote for... I'm kind of confused about that comment, Rodrigo. I'm not really sure what you mean. The last song wrote it for the Cartoon Network execs because they didn't want to air the Garnet wedding, so Rebecca Sugar decided to put it in the episode. Maybe you could explain what that means a little more. The movie, Jessica's saying, takes place 2 years in the future, so the next season will take place after that. Okay, that's cool. Steven will be 16 then. Okay, people are saying they're unsure if they're going to get the green light for a new season, so they're tying up the loose ends. It does seem like that. I would have predicted that, because they certainly could have, if they wanted to. The last maybe 5, 6, 7 episodes of this season could have been like a whole spread out into a whole season itself across Homeworld, I feel like. Oh, she wrote "Change Your Mind" to change their mind. Okay, I was getting confused for a second. The very last song that he sang at the end there, not because over the montage they were playing the original intro song, right? So "Change Your Mind" was to the. So I guess someone had commented about for some other countries not wanting to show or making Ruby like more masculine, or a man's voice, so like it wasn't like a, I guess, lesbian wedding or whatever. I guess Cartoon Network had problems with that in general. Is that what you're saying? They didn't want to show that. I mean, that's kind of messed up, but I guess I'm not too surprised. But the whole show in general does seem pretty strongly like a lot of the themes and everything. I feel like Rebecca Sugar is directly trying to get these themes across of like everyone should be able to do their own thing, especially with all the fusion stuff. Like, so homosexuality, I guess transgender, anything like that is like, it seems to be kind of the message, like, is to support that or in support of that, and that, or just people should have an open mind in general about things and let people do what they want. That's what I'm getting out of a lot of this stuff. But so it's interesting that Cartoon Network would not realize that, or I don't know, there's sponsors and things like that. But I'm glad that episode was able to get across. Then when I watched it, doesn't even seem like a big deal to me, but maybe it is. And even like the show themes and stuff, even with the fusion stuff, how they like kind of dance to get into the fusion. That's kind of like a hippie-ish notion, I guess, a little bit, like music and dancing can kind of save the world sort of thing. Let me catch up on some of these comments here. Oh, did someone give me the poster link? Someone said poster link, but I don't actually see a link to it. Just type it in. Oh, I have to do all the work, guys. I have to find the poster and go to Google and type it in myself. I'm not that smart, guys. I can't even figure out how to adjust the light on this thing. All right. So what do I type in? Steven Universe movie poster. That probably would make sense, huh? I could type in anything I want now, right? Because I'm caught up. I can see anything. There's nothing I don't know except what this poster looks like, evidently. All right. What is that thing behind them? I don't know if this is the... No. Okay, so I think I have what the poster is. It has some kind of evil-looking fusion or gem or something behind an older-looking Steven. He does look older, and Pearl Garnet Amethyst. It looks like a demented pink child with pigtails. I don't know, let's see what people are telling me this is about. All right, let me catch up on the comments here. Oh, Flaming Tiger saying, I heard Steven's going to have a new look in the movie, but he has not grown over the sandals. Said, I'm not watching the movie now. I hate those sandals so much. But really, though, I don't want to insult anyone, but don't go outside wearing, like, pink flip-flop. Like, put real shoes on, people. You're not at the beach. I know he lives on the beach, but don't go on a plane wearing these. Do whatever you want, whatever. All right. React to Over the Garden Wall after this. A lot of people have told me that. I'm sorry, guys. I've seen it already. I really like it, enjoy it. I think I might have even watched it twice because I really enjoyed it. But I have seen it. I want to do reactions to shows I haven't seen. I am going to do Legend of Korra next. I have made that decision. Doesn't mean I won't do other shows after that. I want to keep Car Tuesday going, as I call it, for a while here. Hopefully people will like some other shows I do as much as Steven Universe. Maybe not as much, but I want people to hang around. With Korra, I'll talk about that real quick. I've seen season 1, so I'm going to start on season 2. I actually think I've seen maybe at least 2 episodes into season 2, and then I kind of fell off of it for whatever reason. I don't remember exactly why I fell off. Like, I just got busy with something, or who knows what happens with some shows. I think maybe something at the beginning of season 2 I didn't like about it. I don't remember. I'm going to find out, though. But I am going to start with season 2, do season 2, 3, 4. I believe there's 4 seasons. I don't want to start at the beginning and watch every episode of season 1 over again, re-react to it. So hopefully that doesn't bother anyone. But that is my plan. So a week from Tuesday, I'm going to do Korra. Maybe the episodes I've seen already from season 2, I'll put those together as one reaction and then start episode to episode after that. So, yeah, hopefully, like I said, people will be into it. Ruben says the rumor is that the end plan is 9 seasons. I assume talking about Steven Universe. All right, well, that's cool. I mean, that'd be 4 more seasons. people want to know how old I am. I'm 31 years old, years young. Flaming Tiger, My Little Pony, or Miraculous Ladybug are two of your favorite shows. All right. I'm not a brony or whatever you call it. I've never seen My Little Pony. I guess I could look into it potentially. I don't really know what's the big deal about that or why people like it, but I guess I can find out. Miraculous Ladybug, I've never heard of that, so maybe you could tell me more about what that is. Amphibia is a good new show. I've never heard of that either, but the guy made it worked on Gravity Falls. I love Gravity Falls, so that would be cool. Oh, people are saying links are banned. That's why. All right, so it's not your fault, guys. It's the fault of YouTube. I don't blame you. But the movie poster I did see, I think it does even look like. Let me try to get a better version because it looks like it's cropped out a little bit. It's part of it. And the trailer is not out yet. Am I correct? People said before that it's coming out next week or something. You thought I was 28. Well, the difference between 28 and 31, it's not a big difference, I gotta tell you guys. But thank you, I guess, if that's a compliment. All right. Some people excited about Korra. Did I watch Avatar? Absolutely, I have. Love Avatar, but I watched that for the first time. I almost wish I hadn't watched it because that would be a perfect to react to. And I know the channels get, channels that do that get a lot of views, from what I can tell. But like I said, I don't want to necessarily react to something when there's a lot of shows I haven't watched. But I loved Avatar. I think it's probably one of the best shows ever. When it originally aired, I think I was in college or whatever. It wasn't on my radar at all. So a couple years ago, I believe, maybe 3 or 4 years ago is when I watched it. I loved it, and I'm a fan of reaction channels, so that's why I wanted to get into this, or got the idea to do this in the first place. So I think I've kind of rewatched it through other people's reaction channels, like 3 different channels, watched them go through it. And I love, Avatar is great. Legend of Korra season 1 maybe wasn't as good as Avatar as a whole, but again, I've only seen 1 season and maybe a couple extra episodes, and I did enjoy season 1. And it is interesting how it kind of they move forward in time and all that, and they show the technology moving up. If I want to see a good comedy, check The Good Place. I'm caught up on The Good Place as well, my man. Love The Good Place. Big fan of it. Apparently there's only 1 more season of that coming. I don't know, is that something people would like to see a reaction to? Season 4 of The Good Place? Probably wouldn't. I don't know if that would be popular enough to do. Some shows I do on it, like, now that I've started this reaction channel, I've been doing it about 1.5 years, I guess maybe even a little long. Yeah, I guess about 1.5 years or so, maybe a little less, a little more. Basically, when I started Steven episode 1, and I really am enjoying it, but doing these reactions, it's great. But sometimes it's like, oh, I just want to watch the next episode, or I just want to watch it and not have to talk about it or react. So something like The Good Place, I probably would want to just, watch it normally. Asking what shows have I not seen but have heard of? It's kind of a hard question. I mean, it's a little easier if you give me, I know you're going to give me shows and I'm going to be like, I have seen it or whatever, but it's a little easier if you do that. I mean, the type of shows I like, I do also Anime Monday, or Anime Mondays, I'm calling it, Car Tuesdays. And then I'm doing other shows periodically, ones on Netflix and stuff. I just started doing Stranger Things season 3. But the type of shows I like, comedies, not usually broad comedies, like ones kind of like The Good Place or Parks and Rec, stuff like that is the type of network comedy I like. And then maybe some darker comedies. Action, I like. Some dramas. I don't know. I'm rambling now. But with anime is another kind of genre. Not even a genre. It's not a genre. There's a lot of genres within it. But anime is a form I've gotten into in recent years as well. And actually, let me throw a plug for this now. Episode 1 of Neon Genesis Evangelion is up on the channel now, or Evangelion. Episode 2 should be up Monday. I'm doing a reaction of that show now, and unbeknownst to me when I decided to do it, some commenters told me that Steven Universe is actually somewhat, if not very, influenced by that show. So I don't know if anyone's a fan of that as well. Check out those reactions. And I'm interested to see how that connects with Steven Universe in whatever way. Apparently, it's very influential in general in the in the cartoon world. Adventure Time, yeah, I've seen it. Big fan of Adventure Time. It's somewhat comparable. I've actually made comparisons of Steven Universe to Adventure Time before, which makes sense because Rebecca Sugar worked on that show as well. And one thing I do like about Adventure Time better than Steven Universe, to be honest. I loved Steven Universe, but the one thing about Adventure Time is the world is so big and crazy, and I like how they can do. The one thing about Steven Universe is that I haven't loved is the limitation on everything has to revolve around Steven. I know it's his show, but they won't do any episodes or scenes where he's not involved. It's all supposed to be through his eyes. I would like it if they would. It helps with world building to me to branch out and have different episodes that weren't like that. So what Adventure Time does, that's like a crazy world where it goes through spans years and stuff, sometimes with flashback forward, and they get real crazy with it. But I like how you might pull on a random Adventure Time episode and it's something you never even would have conceived of, like that they're talking about, or characters you haven't met. Like makes it interesting. Have I watched Okay? I've never heard of that either, so no, I can check that out. I'm not sure what that is. Some people agreeing with me that the Steven point of view thing isn't the best. I mean, I do like that. I guess took a strong stance on it. One way or the other. It's just not the one I would have picked. But oh, someone's telling me that Sci-Fi Channel's anime block used to be called Animonday. So apparently I've plagiarized off of Sci-Fi Channel. Don't tell them. I didn't even know that channel showed anime, to be honest. I know Cartoon Network, that like Adult Swim, I think, does. I am getting hot here, but I'm doing all right. I think it's like 80 degrees out in Cali today. Let's see. Yeah, also if anyone wants to throw out more questions about the finale, we didn't talk too much about it. I guess we're talking about future stuff, but any more questions or things about Steven Universe? I enjoy talking about anything, but okay. Okay, so do I like the Crystal Gems new forms or prefer their old ones? And you mean like the new ones just from correct me if I'm wrong, but every time they get poofed and come back, they get a new form kind of, right? Or they wear new clothes looking, at least. Is that correct? I guess I like the new ones. I'm not sure. You get used to one, but then I like when Pearl is in the 80s style. It's funny. My Hero Academia is something people have pitched to me before. If I do that, it's going to be on Mondays, the Monday TM Sci-Fi Channel. Because I'm making a distinction between Japanese shows, anime shows, and Western cartoons for Tuesday. That way I can do both. And I may do My Hero Academia when I'm finished with Neon Genesis Evangelion. That's probably the front runner at this point. I know that's a show that's popular as well, so want to get them views up. I guess I should do it. And I'm sure I'll probably like it. Hunter x Hunter is another show I know a lot of reaction channels do. I might do that at some point too. I haven't seen that either. Do I like new Steven? I'm not exactly sure what's new about him, I guess. Like with the Pink Steven separation. I mean, there's some of those parts I'm not clear on still, I guess, even though I'm caught up now. I should probably look into it, read into it. But I guess, did something happen with when it got extracted and then it came back together that's different about him now? Maybe explain. Oh, they mean movie Steven. Okay. Well, I don't. He looks older. It's cool, I guess. Time. That's a typical thing to do, I guess, when you have a movie. Time skip a bit. And I don't know how the old actor that does the voice is, but he's probably an adult now anyway, so he probably has an older voice and probably wouldn't make sense. I think it was like someone who was a kid going, like that's how Adventure Time was, at least. I don't think it was like an adult already when the show started. Again, correct me if I'm wrong, I guess. A 21. 21 meaning that's how old the actor is. Zach something is his name? I should know who voices the main character, to be honest. And I can do Google. No, not images. Oh, Zach Callison. Yeah, he does a great job. All the voice acting very good on the show, including the Irish Blue Diamond. If you look in the corner of the movie poster, you can see the rebuilt temple. Oh yeah, like I said, it seemed like it was the thing I'm looking at. Okay, I do see it now. Yeah, I get the full thing. Temple is rebuilt. That's cool. And I don't know what that thing is behind on the other to the left side. It looks like some other type of building with weird wing things on the top. Will I react to the movie? Yes, I will do that. I don't know how long it's going to be. It'll have to be chopped up, I think. I'm going to stay on and talk to you guys for a little bit if you want. I'm going to stop my other video now for what I'm going to do for releasing Tuesday for the reaction here. So let me just say bye to that video, but I will stay on for a little bit if you guys want here. So thanks for watching the finale of the verse. Come back and check out this live reaction video if it's up and see the whole thing. But if you didn't do that and are just watching this edited version, you in the future, thanks for doing it with me. Stay invested in the channel. And that's a weird thing to say. You don't have to pay. Just keep watching the channel with my other reactions and look out for when I do the movie and season 6 and whatever. Until then, I'm out of here. Peace. But I'm still here, guys. Don't worry. That was for the other thing. I am going to turn my fan on because I'm getting too hot. All right. Did you notice the temple was the obsidian fusion? I did not know. Oh, that's a good call, Esther Tight 100. I did not notice that, but now that I think about it, yeah, it does seem like the obsidian fusion. Which does that mean when did Pink Diamond ever fuse with the other three, like happened here with Steven, and they had formed obsidian at that point? That would make sense, I guess. But yeah, it was. I compared it to that. I don't know what I think Hindu god image is called. That's what it seems like with like the 8 arms woman thing. React to Teen Titans Go. It's a really funny and popular show. Yeah, I guess I could look into that one. Now I have heard of that, but I was interested to watch it. But is it what is the humor like? Is that a show that's good for adults as well? That is the kind of thing, you know. When I'm doing the cartoons, I obviously do want shows that are, which I think people watching would want as well, shows that even if they're for kids on Cartoon Network, aimed at kids squarely, are still interesting enough, and it's certainly if there's humor in them, that's still good for someone like me that's old. Rose's obsidian looks a bit different. She fused with them before, but you don't know the details. Ruben thinks Teen Titans is too kiddie. Yeah, I don't know. To be honest, I don't think that's one I would go to soon, but we'll see if people really want it. I could consider it, but I think I did see a preview for them. Did they have a movie maybe a year ago or sometime? See above post about other Gainax produced anime. It's that okay? I'll try to go look for that. Oh, Flaming Tiger, you're saying that on the poster on the left-hand side that looks like a diamond base. Yeah, that could be. So they're gonna have a diamond base on Earth now. Interesting. Yeah, I guess I can to answer the question more about the newer look for the crystal gems. If I like it more, I like Pearl's look for sure. I don't know if I like Amethyst as much. I probably like her old look a little better. Garnet doesn't look too crazy different to me. I don't know. Does anyone want to speculate what the looming threat is? I was saying they need more antagonists, obviously. If everything's hunky dory with the diamonds now, what's the speculation on what that image is behind them? That looks very threatening. How's my coffee? It's cold at this point. I need some more. Jessica's, do you think it's a failed diamond, huh? Interesting. Would there be... I guess that would be a way to open up the story if all the four main diamonds we know, it's like a typical thing you can draw on. Like there was a failed experiment before, someone left or whatever. I guess that could be something. It looks very like I don't know, like Dee Dee from like a warped pink version of Dee Dee from Dexter's Lab or something with a pigtail look. It looks childlike in that way, like a bratty child. One of Pink's old experiments, or a new failed diamond. I don't know. Why would there be new ones? She looks more like Jenny from Teenage Robot. I'm sorry, I don't get the reference, so I gotta work with what I know. Pearl's wearing the jacket as a callback to the one in Last One Out of Beach City. Yeah, that's true, I guess. I was thinking it was like the 80s style look because of the shoulder pad looking things, but well, I guess she thinks that's what's cool anyway. That was a good episode as well. I think the movie will set up the next big conflict for the next seasons. Yeah, that would make sense, certainly. What's my favorite donut emoji? I guess donut. I'm glad you asked. Now we're getting serious. Now we got some good questions coming in. I have two favorite donuts. I'm a big donut fan, to be honest. You see in my intro, I eschewed the hot dog that Steven eats for a donut. Obviously, donuts are tied into the show heavily as well. I really like a blueberry cake donut. That one's delicious to me. If I'm not going a cake variety and more of like the Ray's style, give me one of those chocolate frosted with sprinkles. Now we're talking. Kind of like what the emoji looks like. The other place in the movie, is for uncorrupted gems. That could be. I don't think they could all fit. I mean, we can't force perspective, I guess. Seems like they might spread out, but Teenage Robot's a really old Nick show, 90s, early 2000s. So I mean, that's my time, but I guess I wasn't paying attention. From the 2000s, not 90s, and then maybe that's why I haven't seen it. It could be a red diamond, huh? Well, what's the theory, guys? Like, is there, like, as it does seem like the four diamonds we know, obviously they form the ship, they form the diamond shape on everything. We think there are potentially other diamonds out there, though. It seems like people think that. I mean, there could be a villain or antagonist or whatever you call it that's not a diamond, that's still a gem. Could there be? I don't know. I'm interested, I guess, also, since I just said that the corrupted diamond or gems could spread out on the Earth. Obviously, Beach City knows about what's going on with the gems now, but the world at large, are they gonna are gems gonna get integrated into like Earth society in general? Is everyone gonna know about them? That could be interesting. Reactions to Ben 10 shows. I've never seen that either. I guess I've heard of it. There's multiple of them, it seems like, from the comments. I don't know. Is that another superheroes type show? I'm not sure. I don't know about it. Mysterious Mask, you're a donut fan as well. chocolate donuts, that's what you like. Or now are you talking chocolate frosted, like I said, or chocolate cake? Big difference there. Much harder to eat a dozen of the cake ones. You get too full. The lighter raised ones, I don't know. You could power those back. Oh, there's 4 shows that follow each other. Okay. So Ben 10, that's something people like. All right. Which was it? What was that a Cartoon Network show as well? I'm not sure. Okay. Yeah, I mean, when it comes to Cartoon Network, I grew up watching it somewhat, in the 90s when I was a child, like the aforementioned Dexter's Lab and stuff like that. After that, I didn't really watch it in the 2000s at all, really. Now I'm catching up on some of the stuff, obviously. I was going to say like Avatar, but that was Nickelodeon, right? But like Adventure Time, Steven Universe, obviously. Yeah, but didn't know a lot about the shows from the past 15 years, I guess. Anyway, I think I am going to about wrap it up. Toss any more Steven related, I guess, questions. I'll say I can answer those real quick if you have them. You can keep pitching me or telling me more about shows to react to in the future on, comment on my videos about them. I'll read those if you didn't get it out today. Obviously, people that weren't on this live stream can do that as well. Not that they're listening to me right now, obviously, but and any other comments like that, please do. So I will cut it off here. Again, thank you so much, everyone, for joining me today. It's really dope that people want to listen to me talk about Steven or stuff otherwise. So I do like the sound of my own voice, I gotta be honest. But I've heard enough of it for now. Hope you enjoyed my reactions, like I said. Please stay with the channel. Maybe I will do that trailer reaction as well soon when that comes out. And everyone have a great weekend. Have a great day. Bye.